Hey everyone, Brad from Circling the Drone here. I just wanted to share my experience with these new Fat Shark Scout goggles. I just upgraded these from my previous Top Sky Prime 1S goggles that I've been using for a little while. Yeah, I saw these on YouTube. Somebody had shared their thoughts with these, and I thought these were pretty cool looking, so I wanted to try them out. So let's do a little quick unboxing here. And the first thing you see is it has a nice case, a nice solid case with the Fat Shark logo on there. In the box here we have looks like some stickers, pretty cool stickers. Download the service manual, product manual, and a nice cloth to clean the screens. So we'll put those back in there, and let's open this up. It's a really nice upgrade to have a case. The Prime 1S didn't come with any kind of case. And here we got a little styrofoam. There's the goggles, and then a little package. It has an omnidirectional antenna, and it looks like 2 foam pieces, or a foam piece. Maybe that's for your nose. So I don't think it has a foam piece around the nose area. No, that's what it looks like. It's a little foam piece for the nose area. That's pretty cool. I haven't put that on, so let's check that out. But then here's the goggles themselves. They feel really well built. Have a nice strap on here. Got the new Fat Shark logo there. Yeah, these are a 1-screen goggle. 4-inch screen in there. As the Top Sky Prime 1S I have, they're 2 screens, and you have to try to mess with the optics to see everything. I really have a hard time with the Prime ones. I can't really get it in focus. If I take my contacts out, I can get it in focus, but other than that, it's rough. So yeah, these come with they have a omnidirectional antenna up top here, which I'll put on. In the front here, they have a built-in patch antenna, and you got your omnidirectional. So it does have diversity in this tiny little package, and it does really feel well built. It has a standard 1865 Li-ion battery, which is right here. Yeah, this strap is actually connected to the cover, so yeah, there's the battery right there, which is pretty cool. And then the top part of the strap actually attaches to the cover, which goes right back on, like so. Yeah, so the 4-inch screen has a resolution of 1136 by 640. Let me turn that on real quick. You see the Fat Shark logo in there. And the nice thing about these two, they also have a power button, which a lot of goggles don't. You have to just plug the battery in and get them started. And what we're looking up here, we have the power button, your band plus minus, channel plus minus. To scan, I had a kind of a rough time with this when I was first trying it, but I think you hold down, you push this button, then push the stick, and then it'll scan. It'll find your quad channel. But yeah, I had a little bit of a rough time with that, but I think I've got that figured out. So let's get in here, check out the screen. Not sure if you can see that on the GoPro, but it's pretty clear. I mean, like I said, with the Top Sky Prime 1S's, I had a really hard time seeing everything clearly. It was kind of out of focus, and I couldn't really get it in focus. But the first time I put these on, I could see clearly, clear as day. So these are really nice goggles. Quite an upgrade from the Top Sky Prime 1S's. Nice thing too, the SD card goes on the side and not in the front, or like under here, where a lot of goggles they go in up here above the screen. The SD card goes right in the side there. I've got a nice 32 gig card in there. This can take up to a 64 gigabyte SD card. And then you have a auxiliary port here. On the other side, you have your USB-C for charging, and your audio video in, and also headphones. So in the screen here, hopefully you can see this, if you push down on the stick, it says no SD card. Well, please insert SD card again, it says. Yeah, I was having some problems with the SD card earlier, but if you hold down the stick, then you get your display here. It shows all your different settings, format SD. You can change your source. Sorry about that. Oops, sorry. Change your band, your display, make some changes to your display. Change some device settings. Then you've got some general settings, clock setup. Audio volume reset, and firmware version. Then you hold the stick down again, shuts that off. So if you push the joystick on the top once, it starts recording. You can see down there up in the top right hand corner it says record, and then the bottom right hand corner shows the time. So like I said, I bought these to replace my Top Sky Prime 1S, and I have those over here. Let's do a little side-by-side comparison. They're pretty much, you know, basically the same size. You could say the Fat Shark's a little bit slimmer toward the front. Plus the patch antenna on the side of the Prime 1S's is actually built into the front of the Fat Shark, so you don't need to put a patch antenna on there. They're pretty comparable in size and weight. They feel about the same. But like I said, the biggest difference is the optics, with the Prime 1S having the two screens that you have to try to get matched up and focused in, and then the Fat Shark Scouts have one 4-inch screen, which I find much easier to see. So there's a little bit of comparison of the two. So let me just do a quick overview of the Fat Shark Scouts. Like I said, it's got a 4-inch 1136 by 64 display. It also has anti-fog fan, high-resolution display, integrated battery. It's got diversity, DVR, a 50-degree field of view. It's got channel selection, band selection, display control, volume control, beep control, receive set, fan control, clock set, DVR control. You saw the built-in battery, or the built-in battery slot there. Micro SD port up to 64 meg. Record rate 6 megabytes per second. 60 frames per second. Okay, so I was actually wrong. All you have to do is hold down the scan key, and it'll find your the quads, the band or channel it's on. So now I know. I'm still trying to learn this. I just got these a couple days ago and really just been messing around with them. But you can see the US 65s hooked up to it. There's very little latency between the camera and the screen. And it's a very clear screen. 60 frames per second.